I'm now joined by Carlos Ochoa from Crédito Real. Crédito Real has 25 years of experience providing credit facilities in Mexico. The business focuses on clients who are underserved by the traditional banking sector, a potential base of more than 50 million people. In the last few years, the business has grown this base with some key acquisitions, including Instacredit in Costa Rica and Don Carro in the US. Carlos, thanks for coming in. Talk me through these acquisitions. First, Instacredit. What made it an attractive asset and how has it performed so far?
Instacredit is based in Costa Rica and it has operations in Nicaragua and Panama as well. It was attractive because these three countries are, very stable economies, especially at the time in which in Mexico the things didn't look so certain, given all the political changes, both in Mexico or in the States. So by having Instacredit, we were able to grow 30% in a year. That was the key element. And also we gained access to these stable markets with stable currencies and more importantly with high yield financial products. So in a timing in which Mexico, the interest rates were hiking, adding this particular product to our mix that provide us some comfort.
And Don Carro in the US, what's the strategic benefit there?
Well, Don Carro provides credit facilities for the acquisitions of cars to the Hispanic community. Our core business relies on finding those segments of the population underserved traditionally by the banks. Don Carro is a good example of that and was our entry point to one of the largest markets in the world. There are about 55 million Hispanic persons living in the States. They could make 7-8 times more what they make in their native countries. So that's the potential that we see in the States.
But with the recent anti-immigration sentiment in the US, it must expose you to a certain political risk.
Yes, we see that potential risk, but the market would still be enormous. Even if a lot of people get deported, you would still have many million to serve.
Other risks you're exposed to include currency fluctuations and the risk of increasing interest rates. How are you controlling and mitigating these?
Well, we have no FX risk. Most of the debt that we have issued on the international markets is hedged into dollars or into the local currencies that we work with. On the other hand, what we did in order to cope with the interest rate hikes exposure, which we lived in Mexico, especially during the last couple of years, is that we've been increasing the fixed part of our debt to over half of it.
The Mexican Stock Exchange has rewarded your strong corporate governance. What measures have you taken to achieve this?
The most important element is transparency. We have an active board with a very active executive committee, and they are committed to transparency with all the stakeholders. And we have a very active IR team. We attend conferences all over the world. And that's the way we communicate with them.
And what does the future hold for Crédito Real? Are you targeting new markets?
There are a couple of large opportunities. In the States, it's going to be an important driver of growth in the years to come. But also, if you see in Mexico, as an emerging market, as an emerging country, is one of the most underpenetrated financially. So the growth opportunities are over there.
Carlos, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Find out more at creditoreal.com.mx. Please subscribe for notifications on our latest videos as they go live. But as always, you can get the latest financial news and international business insights at worldfinance.com.